So the first session, oh my goodness, what has Mark Selby done on that break? He's absolutely obliterated the Reds. Well, I mean, we will take that as a start. Thank you very much. But let's be fair, it could have been a little bit worse for Mark Selby there, because he's somehow not actually left us on a red. That's easy enough. They're blocked by the pink. They're blocked by the blue. There's that one, and there's this one. So it could have been worse somehow. But yeah, Mark Selby somehow doesn't leave us on anything easy. After absolutely obliterating the Reds, there is a simple enough plant on here that we can make. We should make this plant, no problem. And roll through for the black. It would have been quite embarrassing if we didn't make that plant work with how close the Reds were together. And thankfully, Mark doesn't get away with it. But yeah, I was just going to say how the first session, both of us struggled a little bit at times, and a couple of mistakes by the two of us when we were in. And we led pretty much the entire way. Mark had to continuously peg us back until the very last frame, where Mark, of course, went ahead for the first time in the match. And it's probably the most important time to lead as well, as he now only needs one frame for victory. But as I said at the start, and I still can't remember the exact tournament in which we played Mark in, where I think we were leading 4-3 maybe, or 5-4, and he needed the remaining 2 frames to win, and he got them. So yeah, we know it can happen against us, so we need to try and make it happen for us today. Because yeah, I don't know if it's because we've come up against just, you know, some very good players early on in tournaments. But we went out a little bit earlier in the UKs than what we maybe would have liked.
17.
We went out, was it the, I don't think it was the Champion of Champions before that. I think we had another tournament. I can't quite remember, but yeah, it would be a shame to
24.
Go out of the Scottish Open this early. A real shame. Not left ourselves the best angle on this red here. Wanting to get back up for the black. Might have to just force this a little bit.
Along the cushion here.
Ideally want to avoid the red on the right hand side, and it actually gave us a helping hand.
Nice position on the black.
Up the table, so we'll take that. Has it covered the pocket though for the black into that corner? And it has. So ideally, that red needs to be the next one we get rid of. If not, we might just have to try and hold for another one of these reds. That's just made things a tad awkward, because now we have to play off the black on one side of the table only, unless we can come back across, which I don't know if we can. That red has just got in the way, and it's just got to make us rethink how we go about this a little bit. So we'll try and just pull up for this red and see if we can just get back down for the black. We need to be able to get on the left hand side of it, and we can't. We might be able to use this red and screw down off the cushion. That might be the best way of going about this. Yeah, dispose of the red, no problem. Do come back off the cushion.
32.
And we have the black once again. Still though, too low on it. Want to get rid of the red here that's to the left of us as we queue. Does it block off this red? Oh, I don't think it does. So we could play for this one. If we just nudge off this first red. Just give it a little cannon out the way maybe. Oh, we've not even cannoned it. We've flown past it. Luckily, there's a couple of other reds available, which we can use, such as this one. And if we can just land either straight or high on the black, we can finally get rid of the red. that's over the right corner pocket, and we finally are going to be able to do so.
41.
Just need to try and just get close to it, but not too straight on it. I think somewhere around there might be okay. Yeah, that should be fine.
48.
Now we just need to roll this in, just top it in off 2 cushions. Just like that. And we're back up for the black, and
49.
took a little bit of work that to free up the black in both pockets. But we've done well enough. Mark Selby's gifted us a route back in because the pressure on us was huge. With Mark only needing 1 frame for victory, I mean, it does heap a lot of pressure on you. And for him to obliterate the reds like he did straight away, it takes the pressure off a little bit. When you can just get your arm down straight away, if he can starve you of a chance, then it really puts pressure on you that when you do finally get in, you have to take it and make the most of it. But because he's basically opened the reds up for us and said, well, here's the table, it's made life a bit easier. And we've been able to just get our head down and just play it. I'll play a delicate little screw shot here just to hold the white in place to keep a decent angle on the black.
65.
And that is what we have. We can just screw back past this red. We could land on it once again. Oh, we've not got into that enough at all. Oh, we've nestled on the red. We've decelerated horribly. This red is available into the middle, thankfully. We can just see enough of it. But we've decelerated and not even screwed past the red. So that's a little bit frustrating. Because, well, we were on for a seismic break. I wasn't going to say 147, but that's exactly what we were on. And to make that work now would be tough. We'd have to pop this red into the middle. It is possible.
Just the red needed here.
This is all we need as well. The red's there. Can we get back down for the black to keep the 147 alive?
To win the frame now.
Oh, not quite. We've rolled past it.
73.
We've caught the red. And it's left us a horrible angle for the black. You might notice I didn't want to mention the words 147. I daren't, because I didn't want to curse myself. And unfortunately, we're going to need a very, very good black here if we're wanting to keep any hopes of that happening alive. We're going to have to cut this black in. It's going to have to be a pretty incredible shot here. Get in! Oh, it's there! The black is in! Well, we're still going.
80.
Well, I've mentioned it now, so I might as well try and deliver on it. Every time I've mentioned a 147 before, it's been followed by an instant miss or an instant mistake, but
Aiming for the left corner here.
we're 10 reds and 10 blacks in here.
81.
This is the red that we tried to get on previously, which we decelerated with and didn't hit hard enough. We have to make sure we hit it hard enough this time. Yeah, we've not had a 147 yet in this career mode. And I think I've had 2 on the game previously. Might get rid of this red actually while we've got a good angle. I mean, I've never had a 147 in real life, but I'd assume if you have a chance to get rid of a more difficult red, you take the chance while it's there.
89.
How's the angle? Oh, that's not a good angle. We could have asked for a much better angle than this. In fact, we couldn't have really given ourselves a worse angle. So we're going to have to top our way through here and just hope we come round and leave ourselves on a red. Kiss off the pink would be nice. Oh, let's give us a little bit of a helping hand.
96.
Although it's not exactly what you want to be doing at this point of a 147. But we have got this red in the right corner and we can pop the red and come back across the table for the black again. Yeah, red's there. Back across the table we come. What sort of an angle do we have? I think it's a good one.
97.
But, yeah, as I was saying, we've had a 1-4-5 in this career mode so far on the Pro Plus aiming aid. Previously, on the previous career mode I had on this game with Harvey Chandler, on just the Pro aiming aid, we had a 2 1-4-7s, I believe. Highest break of the career mode so far is a 1-4-5.
104.
I daren't jinx it until it's done, but we are on our way here to potentially our first maximum. You get a high break reward for a maximum break. It'll also probably cover the high break award as well for the tournament.
105.
And it would just be an achievement to do it for the first time. The last difficult red that we have, we can leave ourselves somewhere near straight on this red, just to give ourselves a shot at it. I'd rather leave myself on the left hand side of this red rather than the other side, and that's pretty perfect.
112.
We've got a very good angle, and if we can roll this in, we just have to make sure that we land on a, or just below, low on the black. The last red is there, and what's the angle like on the black? It's a very good one.
113.
The crowd hold their breath. Are they about to witness perfection on a snooker table? A 1-4-7. Not many of them happen in a season. Not many ever happen in a career. It's a snooker player's dream to get one.
120.
It's the equivalent of getting a perfect handicap in golf or a 9-darter in darts. It is
Just the colours remaining.
perfection for a snooker player if you can achieve the 1-4-7. 15 reds, 15 blacks. We have only the green onwards to go.
Put your phone on silent, please.
And someone's decided to take the phone on.
Wants this pot to drop into the pot.
I mean, I'd understand if you want to record this moment. Oh, the green! Oh, the green's wobbled in!
125.
I thought we'd missed the green. Oh my god, my heart has just skipped a beat. I honestly thought we'd missed the green. Oh, that would have been heartbreaking. I'd have never lived it down if we'd have missed that. Oh, my god. Whew. Control yourself. Oh, that phone distracted us. Oh my god. Almost there. If we'd have hit that green any harder, it would not have dropped. To be fair, we've not come
120.
as nicely down for the blue as we would have liked to either. If we were straight on this blue, you might as well give us the high break award now, but we're not. And I'm trying to think of the best way to finish on this blue. I think we've just got to come up and down. We've got to just give ourselves a shot at this pink. That's all we ask. The blue is there. We need a bounce. We need a bounce. Have we got a bounce? Oh, it's not the greatest pink. We've not left ourselves an easy pink at all for the 1-4-7. We need to pot this pink. We need to get across for the black. This is the big shot that we need for the 1-4-7. If we can pull this off, we're on the black and we're there. If we miss this, I will never ever be able to live it down. A tough pink that will pretty much hand us the maximum. It's there! The pink is there! We've not been able to leave ourselves the most perfect of blacks.
140.
But this is all we need for our first maximum break of the career mode, and a break of 147.
The maximum is on. Only the final black to go.
And the black is there, and we've done it!
Great clear.
Our first maximum, a 147 to start the second session. That feels amazing. We've done it. It's 3 frames to 3. And we've got the 147. Get in.